What up, guys? Welcome to the Rams franchise, Week 4. We're playing the 1-2 Washington Redskins. Let's just take a look at the injury report for both teams before we get into the game, because I think that, those normal injuries every time I see them. These are just normal injuries. These are the injuries, not normal injuries, but these are the injuries we've seen every week, correct? And we'll go down here to the Redskins and we'll see what they got. And they got their safety out, and they got Sean Locklear out in their left tackle. So their line is going to be kind of hurt, and maybe we'll attack that left side of the line a little bit. And also their left end is out, but I think he's the backup, so I'm not too sure. Let's jump right into this game. How's everybody doing? If you haven't already, the video that's probably uploading right now, or already uploaded, is the Titans franchise. And then after this Week 4, the Week 4 set of videos, we're gonna go into stats and standings for a week going into Week 5, and we're gonna see where the top 5 or 10 teams sit in the league. I'll see what I feel like. You guys know I always say things, and then I'll do a little bit less or a little bit more. What I try to do is just estimate, and then you guys know me. And by now, after the 20 videos I've put up, you guys probably know exactly like what kind of guy I am, so it shouldn't be too difficult for you to realize what's about to happen. And this game, I think last game we sported the gold jerseys. In this game, we're gonna sport the old Marshall Faulk jerseys. That I've been wanting to wear them. We'll check them out, the throwbacks. These ones right here. And we're going to put the Redskins in their throwback jerseys also. Actually, those are kind of nice, but I have used the Redskins before in a franchise, and I think online franchise, and I don't know, I didn't really like them. We'll just go with, well, actually, they're fun to play with, let me just say that. And, yeah. That's pretty much all I can say. So we got them in their throwbacks from 2009. We're in our throwbacks from the good old days. And this game should be a win for us if Sam Bradford can produce, even though he's been having a little bit of trouble. The last game he kind of got dominated by the Ravens, but it's the Ravens. They're a playoff contender. Do you really expect a lowly rebuilding Rams franchise to beat them? I mean, we beat the Broncos with the Titans in the other franchise. The Titans are now, after the win... Whoa. Should I have said that? Should I have said the win against the Browns? Is that not predictable? Is that a spoiler alert or something? You didn't think the Titans would beat the fucking Browns? 17-10, by the way, over there in that game. If you guys only watch the Rams franchise and you kind of want to know what's going on over there. I don't know who does that, though. Is there anybody out there? Let me know. If you're a one-team-specific franchise video watcher of my videos, let me know. If you just watch all my videos, let me know, too. I want to know. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've never noticed that. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the things shooting out, like the smoke and stuff and the pyrotechnics, they're little, like, Rams helmets on the ground. That's, that's fucking sick. Alright, so we're looking good in our throwback uniforms, and there's Sam Bradford getting ready for the coin toss, and the Redskins win the toss, and Grossman's going to elect to receive here for his team, and we're going to defend the other side of the field. We want to defend the north side there, and pack a bowl. Let's get going in this game, right? So what I found to make the game a little bit more fun and play better than me fucking it up on defense is me just calling plays, commentating over the defense. Gives me a chance to smoke a couple bowls. It also gives me a chance to actually... Wow. Not only coughing because Rex Grossman is having a decent year, but I'm coughing because this weed is dank. Anyway, it'll give me a chance to focus a little bit more on the gameplay and, like, teaching you guys a little bit about the players, maybe. It's just a stone thought, alright? Don't take it seriously. Fuck. probably forget about it in like 10 minutes anyway. Grossman gets sacked on the first play of the game by Bannon. Probably our sacks leader in this on this team. We'll in the stat standings, acquisitions, and subtractions video, we will check out the transactions for pretty much every team because it's just all in one little line. And then we'll check out the standings for our division, standings for power rankings, like all over the NFL. Then we'll take a look at our division standings in stats, and also our division standings in our division. Our team standings. Like we'll see who's being a beast on our team. Maybe somebody might need a new contract. We're probably not going to trade in this next week because I'm liking both teams the way they are right now. But or I'm probably not going to drop anybody, but it might be time to scout again here pretty soon in the middle of the year. I'm not too sure how the scouting works. And as you know, on the Titans franchise, I fucked up, so only the Rams franchise is going to have scouting this year. Next year, I definitely will go in depth with the scouting. And so how you guys liking this so far? Stewart comes up with the user pick, and he's going to get some blocks. And he gets down to the 20-yard line, so our defense comes up with the first decent play in the game. Very good play there by Darian Stewart, the 2-year man out of South Carolina. He's like the backup safety. He's in for the maybe a tired guy, an injured guy, who knows. This team's all fucked up, this Rams team on defense. And they're still coming out and making good plays. So here, we're going to make a little motion screen to Jackson. Jackson gets the ball, and he gets brought down as the lineman was just reading that in the backfield. So fucking A. We might have to settle for a field goal. Usually, if I don't get a couple yards on first and 10, it's usually pretty tough for me to get a first down, especially against this crazy defense. And there's Lloyd, and he drops the ball. That's a fumble. And Brian Arakpo comes up with the fucking recovery, and they'll be down at the 19-yard line. So this game already starting out to be one of the better games of the season as a back-to-back turnovers lead neither team to be able to do anything for their franchise. Both trying to dig themselves out of an early hole this year. Both teams 1-2 and probably last in their division. Again, we'll take a look at that in the video after this videos, after the Week 4 vids. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Wk.4. Become acclimated with the new FNS Productions drinking game. Every time I plug myself, like and subscribe, or do that thing, whenever I do that thing, take a drink, take a smoke, smoke a bowl or whatever. Get yourself fucked up every time I do that. And if you're a kid, if you're under 18 or whatever, don't be drinking. I'm not condoning underage drinking. All right. Don't be doing that. I guess. I can't stop you. But I'm not trying to advertise it. That's all I'm trying to say. If you do it, you do it. It's under your own accord. I'm not gonna say I never did it when I was a kid. I did. I was kind of a troublemaker. I used to be a little prick in high school. I'm still pretty much an asshole now. I would probably assume. That was what everybody else thinks of me, but I try to keep it on the DL now. It pisses off too many people. And Stewart trying to come up with the pick. And that missed pick will be a touchdown for Anthony Armstrong. Grossman connecting to his first receiver, and that's his 5th touchdown pass of the season. And we'll take a look at how, Stewart he tried to make the move a little bit too early, and Grossman put a little bit of nice touch on that pass since he doesn't really have the best arm to throw deep. And they come up with the first score of the game, so ouch. After praising my defense, we fumbled the ball on offense, and the Redskins pick it up, and just on a couple plays, Armstrong scores a touchdown on a nice long pass by Rex Grossman, and we're going to be returning the ball down here. 7-0 with 3 minutes left in the first. Jacoby Jones bringing the ball out to the 24-yard line, and I forgot I had him until right now when I saw his name. So, man, our offense is pretty stacked, and where is everybody? Not showing up to the games, and Bradford scrambles, and he covers up the ball. Gains 12 yards on the play for us. St. Louis Rams. Sam Bradford back to pass. He sees a man deep but cannot get the ball off. Gets sacked on the play by number 94. One of my favorite players, Ryan Kerrigan, down there on the right side. I like him a lot. He's a good up-and-coming player. We got to watch out for him in the middle of the field and on the running plays. It's going to be kind of tough. So we're going to try to hit Jones here on a deep route, as you see. I think that's LaRon Landry back there, falling back and trying to recover it. So we see him go deep, and maybe he'll get the read on the receiver, and D'Angelo Hall comes up with the pick, and he's gonna get brought down by Miller, and that's Sam Bradford's first pick of the game. So turnovers being a major issue for this offense, and we need to really focus on just getting first downs, going down the field. And this team's just not good. They're not good, and Bradford's just not showing up. And we may be looking to the backup quarterback pretty soon in this season if we just cannot pick up a win. And I'm sorry for you Rams fans out there if I'm not playing this team right, but I should have ran the ball in that drive, but I couldn't. It was 2nd and 20. I had to go deep, and I thought Clayton had an opening, but he was being covered by one of the best corners in the game. And Grossman passing it to the left side. And Davis, did he come up with the catch? Incomplete. And I think that got jarred loose by the corner there. Really nice play. We're going to take a look at that one more time with FNS Production Instant Replay. No, I'm just kidding. With EA Sports Instant Replay. And there's Davis making the catch. And there's him getting hit by none other than Fletcher. And Fletcher jars the ball loose. Where's the ball, though? Whoa, bad camera work there, Stone guy. There's the ball. Right there on the sideline. And that's an incomplete pass. Moving it to 3rd and 7. Good play by the defense there. They're coming out in 4 wide receivers, so we're obviously coming out in the dime. And we're going to play some zone blitz because I don't trust these faggots. And they come out with no running back, so never mind. I moved into man, and Justin Bannon going to hopefully come up with a sack here. Davis, I thought he was passing it to Davis there for the first down, but instead sees Jabbar Gaffney on his second read and gets the first down. So the Redskins driving down the field again, and the 10-year man out of Florida comes up with a nice play to convert on first down for his team. And that's one guy I would like to get before he retires is Jabbar Gaffney on my franchise, but I don't think I'll be able to get him on this franchise. I'd have to trade away somebody pretty decent, and he's going to be in the league for a couple more years and then probably be done. And there's a false start for the Redskins, moving them back to the 27-yard line and a 1st and 15 for them. And maybe that's a play that's going to be a little bit of a momentum shifter. The penalties on this game, they do come up kind of randomly. You can set them up with the penalties menu thing to come up more frequently or less frequently or be called more. And there's Jabbar Gaffney with another reception for 11 yards. And Grossman, I don't know, man. Him and his boy, they're just his fellow alumni from Florida. They're just playing pitch and catch against me right now. Except Grossman's a 9-year man out of Florida, and Gaffney's a 10-year man. So they probably played together, actually. That actually would be something pretty interesting to look at, is to see the relationship between them during college. But I didn't. I think I was. That's just too far for me to remember that kind of stuff. It's like fucking 10 years. It's like probably back when I first understood what I started to watch. Like I knew a bunch of the players' names and I knew what the game, but I thought it was when I was a kid. And just like when you're a little kid, everything gets fucking warped in your mind by a bunch of different shit. Like, you have a bunch of input and pollution in your head that leads you to believe things differently. Like, I mean, I'm not saying cartoons are pollution for children or whatever, but when you're a kid, you watch a bunch of cartoons, you see a bunch of things, and you develop, like, what you know life is based on whatever you see. Because it's, the only thing you know. You're a kid. You're intaking everything that you've never seen before. And, what was my point? Oh, when you watch sports and stuff back when you're a kid, it's a lot different than, like, when you watch it now. Now it's a lot of, you understand it's a lot of calculated decisions. Back then it was just like, yeah, go my team, yeah. And then you see, like, what they're driving down the field and stuff, but you don't really understand what's going on. Or, like, I mean, when you're a kid, you don't even know what the fuck a yard is. Like, you'll be like, oh, a yard. The yard's just the name of the thing in football. It's something to do with football. I remember even one of my first classes. I think this happened. It could have been in a movie. It could have been something. I don't know. Back then, when you go back that far, you can't really 100% believe everything, in detail. But I think I have a memory of some kid. Like, in one of my younger classes, the teacher was like, does anybody know what, like, a yard is or something like that? Like, or how many inches is a yard? And some random kid, one of, like, the class clowns in my class, would just like, lifted up his hand, and I think it was very innocently, he said, is that something to do with football? And then, like, my teacher actually, now thinking back, it's funny, but when you're a kid, like, the teacher just looks at him, and she's like, oh, well, sort of. See, the thing about football is, and then she went in to explain that pretty much, football is measured in yards and all that, whatever. But, yeah, just a random story from when I was a kid, I think. There's so much, I've done so much shit in my life, it feels like and I'm only 21, like, Steve Jackson stiff arms a guy, and gains 5 yards, his first rush of the game, so we're going to go to the running game here in the second quarter. I'm trying to get a screen off. It's not a screen. So Bradford becoming very timid in the passing game, and goddamn this fucking defense, man. What the fuck do I do against this defense? Here. We need to establish the run so we can run play action on these guys. See, we can only do things like that, and then my injured receivers get injured. Yeah, this team's really hard to use. We're going to go and just run 4 verts real quick on them and see if that works. Oh, what about stick nod? Usually the tight end is open. Oh, this is the shitty stick nod. There you go. Dressen with the reception down the field for a first down on a 4th down. We needed that there. We're down by 2 scores. I actually don't see... I think I traded for Dressen. We're going to keep Lloyd in the game. We need him. This is a big game for the franchise right now, right? I mean, you would assume that if we don't win this game, major changes are happening in this next upcoming year. I mean, we're gonna run a play action and see if we can get Dressen open. I think they're thinking pass. Oh shit! And Dressen, and that's batted down. We can't go deep against them, dude. Cannot go deep against them. They have so many good people deep. That's what she said. And we're gonna move Jackson into receiving position because I need somebody to catch a goddamn pass, man. And then they go blitzing again, and we got a guy wide open. And Lloyd doesn't fumble the ball this time and gets us a first down. So Lloyd's probably going to just be our #1 receiver every fucking time. Alright, let's get Clayton some receptions here, and we're going to try to get Jones a reception. Maybe he can make a nice move. And he does, and we're going to fire it to the outside, and that's a gain of, what, like 4? Yeah. So Sam Bradford has only not completed 2 passes, and those 2 passes we're going to audible here into ISO. We're going to move. We're going to flip the play. Oh, we can't flip the play. Motion, 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 and hike it. Picks up the linebacker. Jackson gains a couple yards on the play. That's okay. All right. I figure we're going to have to play a gritty football game against these guys, and we're going to have to cover deep on defense. So let's see if we can come back and win this fucking game against the goddamn Redskins. Alright, so I can't run this play, obviously. You see that. Well, maybe. We'll see if he picks up the block. He picks up the block. And Jackson, does he get there? 4th and inches. Run that, run that. Come on. We can pound the ball right up the middle. We can pound the ball right up the middle, right? ISO right here. Look at this ISO play. Look at this. Motion Lloyd over. Oh, wait. Motion Kendricks. Kendricks will pick up that linebacker. And hike it. He does pick up the linebacker. Jackson. Nice! Yes! Fuck yes! Sorry. I'm supposed to be objective about this. Washington can't come up with a play to stop us there on 4th and inches. And we move into enemy territory and into field goal range. And we're looking for Jacoby Jones on this play. And he'll be wide open on the sideline, but can't hold on to the fucking ball. That I'm thinking about trading him away because he can't hold on to the ball. I need a possession receiver. And all these speedy receivers, they need to just be wide open to catch the ball. They can't ever get hit. So here we're motion Kendricks. We'll hike the ball. And Jackson had a hole up the middle but couldn't accelerate through it. So it'll be 3rd and 7. We're going to come out in a shotgun formation here. And it looks like Jacoby will be open right down the center of the field. But we'll get Dressen going back the other way. And that'll keep us in contention for a pass play. And on 3rd and 7, we can't come up with it. So now we have to kick the field goal. Because if we don't take the points, then we'll be just down more. If we don't convert on 4th down. And I don't like to be risky on the 4th down plays. So that's a perfect kick by Brown. And that's got to be up and through. And it is. That field goal is good. And we get the first points of our on the board for us. And we're going to get the ball in the second half. And we're going to have to produce some points here. We can't just be kicking field goals. I can kick 5 field goals in this game and win if I stop them every drive. But that's not what I want to do. Sorry, guys. Packing a bowl. And that'll drop to the ground for a 2nd and 10. Grossman not being able to connect with his receiver on the play. And that'll be 2nd down for the Redskins. Come out in a shotgun formation, the running back on the right side, tight end on the left. He motions Fred Davis across the formation to the right side. Fred Davis goes out to the left looking for a screen. It looks like a screen, but our defensive line is just too beast. And they come up with the sack on Grossman. It'll be 3rd and 18. On their own 12-yard line with 24 seconds left. So here I'm going to call a timeout. I have 3. 20 seconds. I'm going to try to stop them one more time on a play here. We're just going to all-out blitz them. Because I believe they're just going to hand it off to Roy Halou to try to end the half. And they do. And there it is. Halou gets brought down. I call another timeout. It's 4th and 17, and they're going to punt it to me. So if Jacoby Jones fair catches it after Roka's punt, I can get down the field and kick another field goal and be down by basically one score. That's all I want to do. So here, we're going to look for some blocking up front, and we can't find really anything, but we get to the 50, which is really a key play for us. We have one more timeout. We can get down the field. If we make one nice play to Dress in here or Jones, we can get out of this, and we go deep to Jones, and Jones makes the play, and we're on the 20-yard line, and we call a timeout, and this field goal's going to happen, guys. So there's the play we were looking for, Jacoby Jones being able to hold on to the ball, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. If you guys heard the guy from the game, he's like, woohoo! Sorry about just raping your ears right there, but that's what he did. And that'll be the end of the first half. Like and subscribe, take a drink, or smoke a bowl right there for the the FNS Productions drinking game. Follow me on Twitter at Wk.4. Tell your friends, pin me on your subscription bar because of this stupid new layout on YouTube. There's the really happy cheerleader right there for some reason. We're down 8. And I'll see you guys in the next half.